So here's an example of number 32. Number 32 says write as decimal using multiplication. So I went to XAXZUT2, look at the notes, and here you have the questions, exercises, and the assignment using the first row. So the first row. So we will look into the worksheet. I'm going to demonstrate using this one. Write as decimal using multiplication. So while I'm doing this, you can actually continue this with your questions in the assignment itself. Just 4 of them you've got to do. Write as a decimal using multiplication. So don't worry, even though before the other questions, before you have not really done them yet, you can start at number 32. Okay, so please, at least part A, part B. So 4 1/4 is a mixed number. Four 1/4. Now 4 1/4 is a mixed number. To convert a mixed number to an improper fraction, you have to get the numerator by multiplying the whole number to the denominator and add 1. So this will be 4 times 4 plus 1. That will give us our numerator. You multiply the whole number to the denominator and then you add 1. This will give us our numerator and we maintain the denominator. So we are going to get an improper fraction because 4 fours are 16 plus 1 will give us 17 over 4. Now the question says to write as decimal using multiplication. So we need to multiply 4 by a number so that we can have our result will be a number with 1 and zeros. As explained in the module 1, here it is. You have to multiply in such a way that you get a number with 1 and zeros. Here is a 10, here is 100, here is 1,000. So what number can we multiply for us to get 1 and some zeros? Now that same number you multiply by 4, you have to multiply by 7 also. We call that converting a fraction to decimal using multiplication. But for this to work, the denominator must be in such a way that when you multiply it, you can get a number with 1 and zeros. It could be 1 0, 2 0, 3 0, depending on the number. With a little knowledge, a little thinking, we can see that 4 is a factor of, well, look at how you can do it. It's 4 factor of 10. Can 4 go into 10? No. Can 4 go into 100? So you can start with 10, then 100, then 1,000, then 10,000. That's how you can do it. If you look at the example, you start with 10, 5 can go into 10, yes. What about 25? 100. What about 8? 8 cannot go into 10, it cannot go into 100, but it can go into 1,000. So it's numbers that have a 1 and some zeros. So you start with 10. 4 cannot go into 10, but 4 can go into 100. How many times 4 can go into 100? 25 times. 4 by 25 will give us 100. So if you multiply 4 by 25, we have to multiply 17 by 25 also. What is 17 times 25? 425. 17 times 25 is 425. Let's go over this again. You have 4 1/4. You convert it to an improper fraction. Now you want to convert it to a decimal using the technique of multiplication. The whole idea is to multiply 4 by a number for it to get another number with 1 and some zeros. So you look to see if 4 can go into 10, because 10 is a number with 1 and 1 0, but 4 cannot go into 10. So the next number with 1 and some zeros is 100. 1 and 2 zeros. Can 4 go into 100? Yes, 25 times. So if you multiply 4 by 25, you're going to get 100. Now, for the fraction to remain the same value, what you do to the denominator, you must do it to the numerator. So we have to multiply 17 by 25. Also, you get 425. And it is very easy to divide by multiples of 10. 425 divided by 10, all you do is shift the decimal places, 2 places to the left, 4.25. And that's the answer. But for this to work, the denominator, as you can see, each denominator can be converted, can be multiplied to a number to get another number, 1 and some zeros, okay? 8, you can get 1,000. 8 can go into 1,000. 20 can go into 100. 25 can go into 100. 20 can go into 100. 125, think about it, 4 and 5. So the answer for this is 4.25. 4 1/4 is 4.25.